Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Today we are going to have coffee and yoga. It's going to be a short flow to awaken your bones and get you started for your day. As you probably know, this is my first ever recording of a yoga video, so bear with me. I'm gonna have hiccups and bumps along the way, I'm sure. So let's get started. Begin an easy seat pose with your legs crossed. Spine is long, gaze is forward. Let's take just a few deep breaths here to begin to bring our attention into this present moment. Maybe you set an intention for your day, something you can carry with you through the whole day. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Open your eyes. Shake out your arms, shake your body. Let's get started. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward hand pose. Exhale, gentle twist. Gaze slightly behind you. Left hand resting on your knee, right hand back behind you. Twisting only as far as you can go. You don't want to create any pain here. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, take it to the other side. Hand is resting on your left or right knee. Gaze slightly behind you. Twisting from the torso. Inhale, back to center, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the ground beside you. Now begin to walk your right hand out about a foot beside you. Inhale, the other arm goes up beside your ear. Gaze up to the sky. Just kind of stretching the side body. Try to keep your sit bones down. Exhale, left hand comes down about a foot beside you. Inhale, other arm comes up. Gaze slightly up. Now you can go further out if this feels better for you. Feeling that stretch through the side body. Inhale, back to center. Take your hands to your shoulders and begin to create circles with your elbows. Do this 3 times forward, and then we'll take it 3 times in the other direction. Rest your hands on your knees. And let's take a very gentle neck roll here. You never want to throw the neck around. It's a very, 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 very important area that you don't want to mess with. So let's just take a nice, easy neck roll. Starting from the chin to the chest. Slow and easy. Come back to center. Just take a few seconds here. Let's come to tabletop pose. Hands are spread in front of you. Shoulders in line with the wrist, hips in line with the knees. Gaze is down. Let's begin to lift our right leg up and our left leg, or our left arm up. Engaging in the core, firing it up. Toes pointing to the mat. Exhale and release. Take it to the other side. Left leg back, heels are down. Not heels, toes are down. Right arm extends. Gaze is down. Feel that in the core. Maybe you move your hand around and your foot. Exhale back to tabletop. Now we're gonna do some cat-cow pose. So cat-cow pose feels really good, and actually this is cat and this is cow. But generally we always start from cow, even though we call it cat-cow. It's kind of weird. So let's do a couple cat-cows. Staying in tabletop, let's inhale. Our tailbone goes up. Gaze goes up. Exhale, roll through the back. Chin to chest. Let's do this a couple times. Inhale, cow pose. Gaze up to the sky. Chest is kind of hanging low to the mat. Exhale, cat. Rounding through the back. Chest to chin, tuck to chest. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. From here, gently release down. We'll come into cobra pose. Tops of your feet are touching the mat, hands beside your side. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, look forward. Exhale, release. I'll move back so you can see me better. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Maybe you're familiar with this and you can take it a little bit deeper if that's in your practice. If not, continue to stay low. Release. Now come up onto your knees and lift yourself up and back. We're going to take child's pose. Stretching through the arms. Maybe you're reaching your sit bones back to your heels, letting your head fall to the mat. Reach, 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 and release. Taking a few deep breaths here. Now, from here, we're going to inhale to the tops of our fingers and walk our hands to the right side of our mat, getting a nice stretch in the side body, and release. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, let's take it to the left. Exhale. Inhale, back to the center. Come back to tabletop pose. Now, we're gonna get a nice stretch through our legs here. I want you just to step your right leg back. Well, not step, reach your right leg back and just push through the heel, rocking around here. This always makes me feel really good in the morning. Now let's take it to the other side. This isn't necessarily a yoga pose. This is just something I like to add in. It feels good to me. Back to tabletop. Come to sit down. An easy seat. Extend your legs out. Toes pointing to the sky, hands beside your hips. Staff pose. Back is straight. Gaze is forward. From here, I'd like you to attempt to reach to your knees, your shins, ankles, or your toes, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to do a little forward fold, seated forward fold. Inhale. Create space, lengthening the spine, and exhale. Maybe you can come down, maybe you can't. Breathing into this, and every time maybe you go a little deeper. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the back straight, gazes forward. If this is too much for you, back out of it. Exhale, release back to staff pose. Now from here, we're gonna go into supine twist. Supine twist feels really good for me, but for you, it might be too much. So to do this, begin by laying down on your mat. Let me get situated. And you will begin to pull the right, well, we'll start with the right leg up and over and initiating a twist at the torso. You want to keep the sit bones rooted into the mat as much as you can. Try not to lift off the mat. Sometimes this isn't possible. You want to keep your shoulders flat on the mat. I'm going to do it. It's going to be hard for me to explain why I'm laying here though. If you can't do it, that's okay. All right. Inhale. Right leg to the chest. Extend my arm into a T. Exhale, I pull it up over as I twist from the core, looking over my right shoulder. Keeping the shoulders flat here. Take a few breaths. Inhale back to center. Release the leg. Take it to the left side. Left arm comes to a T. Leg comes up and over as you would look out to your left. Exhale, release. Let's come into bridge pose. Bring your feet back to your sits bones. Arms by your side, and begin to lift from your tailbone. Holding here, chin is slightly tucked into the chest so you don't injure your neck. And maybe you can grab your hands as you roll on top of your shoulders and continue to lift. Maybe you're here, and that's okay too. Exhale, release. Let's roll up to the front of our mat. A little rock and roll. Easy seat pose. Now, bring your hands out in front of you. Walk them forward. Gaze is out in front of you. Go as far as feels good for you. Maybe that's here. Maybe that's the whole way down. Keeping your back long. Releasing your head down. Begin to walk your hands back. And let's come into downward facing dog. Rolling over your legs, stepping back. Tailbone goes to the sky, hands are spread, feet about hips distance apart. Let's find a little movement here. Stretching through the legs. First downward dog of the day. Might feel a little tight in the calves and in the hips. Gaze is down. Let the head hang loose. Inhale, left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, we'll go to low lunge. Bring your foot between your hands. Drop the back knee down. Foot flat. Inhale. Shoulders away from ears. Palms facing each other. Knee is slightly over the ankle. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we will have a gentle twist to the left. If you can bring your right elbow to the outside of your left leg. Gaze out to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands frame your foot. Come up on the back foot. Lift the leg. Step back. Downward facing dog. Now we do it on the other side. Right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, hands between the feet, or foot between the hands. come down on your left knee. Foot is flat on the mat. Inhale, arms come up beside the ears. Palms facing each other. Low lunge. Exhale, prayer. Twisting at the torso. Initiating the twist at the torso. Bring the left elbow out to the right knee. Gaze behind you, up and back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Lift to the back foot. Lift the knee. Step back. We're going to go through chaturanga. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Flip the heels. Upward facing dog. You can also modify by dropping the knees if this is too hard for you. And downward facing dog. Now begin to pedal it out again. Let's walk or jump to the front of your mat. I will jump. You may walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Your hands on the mat. Shins, knees, gaze is down. Back is straight, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head down. Micro bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now begin to spread your feet a little bit over hips width distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and release your head and neck and back to the ground for ragdoll pose. Grounding through all four corners of your feet. Letting everything hang heavy here. Maybe you do a little side to side swing. Maybe you just stay still. That's okay. Now drop your hands down. Bring your feet together. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Arms cartwheel out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. You can't see me well. Tadasana. Feet together. Big toes touching, heels touching. How you feeling so far? Good? Now let's just find a little bit of movement here. Shake it all out. Inhale. Hands to the sky. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Hands to the sky. Exhale. Hands to the heart. From here, we will step back into Warrior Two pose. Just come to the front of your mat. Step your right leg back. Turn so that the long edge of your foot is facing the short edge of your mat. Front foot is forward. Knee slightly behind the ankle. And your heel should be in line. Inhale, raise the arms, shoulders away from ears. Gaze is out past your fingertips. Warrior Two. Inhale, begin to twist on that right leg, bringing it forward as you sweep your arm to the front. Heel up. Knee is slightly behind the ankle. Shoulders beside the ears, gaze forward, high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Hold here. Release the hands to the ground beside your feet. Step back, downward facing dog. Walk, hop, or jump to the front of your mat. We're going to take it to the other side. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Step the left leg back. Give me 1 second. Okay, left leg back. Right leg is forward. You want the heels to line up, and the back leg should be long ways facing the short edge of the mat, and the front leg should be forward. Knee is slightly behind the ankle, and you are going to hold this here. Inhale, arms up, palms facing down, looking out the front fingers. Hold. Warrior 2. Back is straight, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, twisting on the back foot to come into high lunge. Arms up beside the ears, palms facing in. Maybe you need to step up to clarify your position a little bit. That's okay. Gaze is forward. Exhale. Hands frame the foot. Step back. Downward facing dog. Now begin to walk your hands to your feet to your hands again. Come into easy seat pose. Take a few breaths here. Now we will begin to lay down in Shavasana, letting our body soak up all the good things we just did, letting our intention sink in for just a few minutes. Take as long as you need here. Begin to hold your side. Bring yourself back to your mat. Hands to prayer at the chest. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed, and we will continue to grow together.